Hello everybody, this is Jeremy Stephen with perfectportraitpicture.com. Welcome to your weekly lesson with your artist Jeremy. Today I'm going to teach you how to draw realistic faces with a pencil. The technique I'm going to show you today is I'm going to show you how to do it with a grid that you're going to draw in manually. As you can see, I'm using a piece of cellophane that you get off of a photo album. For now, I'm going to take the picture out. This is my beautiful, gorgeous 2-year-old son, Genesis. I decided to draw him today because he was telling me, Daddy, Daddy, draw, draw. So, anyways, I hope you can see this good with the video. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to take your ruler and you're going to use the inches column and you're going to use 1/4 inches. See that from 4 to 5 right here, you have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters, and each line is going to be for 1/4 from there to there. You're going to go on the left side of your album sheet. You're going to take your pen and you're going to draw in just a little dot right on the 1/4 mark on each quarter. And a normal picture is 5 by 9, or I'm sorry, 5 by 7. So you want to make sure that your lines, are at least 7 inches by 5 inches. You're going to go with your ruler on this side up to, I think I went up to 6 inches. So let's just say 6 inches for now. Go on this side 6 inches down every 1/4 mark, and on this side 6 inches every single 1/4 mark. I think right here you can see it better, all the little 1/4 marks. Do that way, then take your ruler like this with your pen and draw in every single line. Draw in every single line, every single line, every single line, and then when you're done with that, draw in 1/4 marks going this way, to where in the end you have a grid. This plastic, it's hard to keep marks on. Like if you touch it, your mark will come off, so see it? Basically, I got a bunch of little tiny squares, and that's what you want. Then you take your picture, place it back in the plastic. Make sure the top of your picture, all the way to the north side of your picture, is running parallel right there with the top of your album sheet. See how it's running parallel right there? Straight, nice and even and straight. Okay, you got that. That's the first step. Oh, I didn't mean to show you guys this. This is something that I'm working on. I guess you guys get a sneak peek. It's going to be my new featured image on my Facebook page, so that gives you something to look forward to, guys. Now I take a big sheet of paper when I'm using a grid, And I'll tell you why exactly later. Basically, I just cut off any access if it's crooked or anything like that. If you're seasoned at this, you can actually just get a regular sheet of sketch paper, and if you know what you're doing with this grid, after doing 3 or 4 grids, you'll know exactly what measurement you have to take to where your picture is centered exactly on the page. Right now I kind of did it quick just so I could show you guys how to do it. So you'll see more of what I'm talking about later. Now you'll notice on my paper the grid marks are bigger. The reason is this right here is a regular 5x7. You can see in relation to my hand. I'm bleeding. I stabbed myself sharpening a pencil earlier. Anyways, this isn't very big. You know, if you want to do a portrait, you want to do something a little bit bigger. You want to do something that's where his head is about as big as your hand. So you take the 1/4 inch marks that you made on this grid and you make it into centimeter marks on the piece of paper. That way when you draw it out, it'll come out to be bigger. You do the same thing. Excuse me, I just dropped the ruler on the ground there. Sorry about that. On this piece of paper, you can see all my little marks right here. All the little marks. The same thing that you did on the album sheet, you do on here. You can see all my little marks. But look, instead of it being 1/4 inches like that, you made it into centimeters that big. See how it's almost not quite double the size, but almost double the size. Just so it's bigger, it turns out a bigger portrait, and it's more aesthetically pleasing. So guys, I'll go ahead and get my outline ready to go, and I'll see you on the next step.